I'll start by saying that it's great to be here. Thanks to David and LME for organising this evening. It's absolutely brilliant. So I'll start by saying that why I'm standing as to be Labour MEP. And the reason why I'm standing is because I believe that the Labour Party needs a candidate with a big and ambitious vision for Europe and the ability to deliver for Labour on the doorstep and for London in Brussels. Now, first thing I want to say is the European Parliament is important for London and is important for Labour. But the Europe as we see it now, struggling and divided, is not the Europe that we wanted. It's the result of years and years of conservative governments and policies running Europe in most of the European countries. And we've seen this with austerity, with no grip on growth, dominating Europe in the past years. So why does Europe matter? And this is the first point that I'm going to make. To me, Europe is all about achieving together what we cannot achieve on our own. Power in a globalized world, so power and growth in a globalized world. Now, we need to stand tall in Brussels if we want to stand tall in Beijing and stand tall in Washington too. And a plan for jobs and growth with workers at its heart. We need investment in innovation to bring jobs to London and to Britain. And we know how important social Europe, promoting and defending workers' rights, has been in the past and now. And we cannot compete, in fact, in a race to the bottom of salaries. And this is why I will always stand up for social Europe, which is champion workers' rights and women's rights, agency workers' rights. But Europe has to change. And the way we change Europe is with Labour values at its very heart. How do we change Europe? Reforming the budget, reforming the common agricultural policy. At the moment, what really I find incredible is at the moment Europe is investing more on cows than on young people, and we need to change that. We need to tackle youth unemployment. There are 5.7 million young people unemployed all throughout Europe, and we really need to change this and to do it soon. We need to invest on green jobs and a green economy. We need an efficient trans-European transport system, which is really crucial part now in Agenda 2020. We need more money to the European Investment Bank to bring investment to London, to Labour, to Britain and everywhere in Europe. We need a commissioner for growth to put growth at the very heart of the European Union, and we need a commissioner for women, because we need a plan for jobs and growth with women at its very heart. This is what we need, I believe, to get Europe working again. And I want to bring Labour values to Brussels to change it. And I'm proud of my Labour values and my European values. Now, I wasn't born to London. I chose it. As I chose to work for the NHS, where I work as information governance, fighting to keep Britain and the NHS safe from fraud and corruption. And I couldn't do my job if I couldn't share day after day data with Europol, with Interpol, all across Europe to protect the public purse from fraud and corruption. But before coming to London, I spent 15 years in Labour sister parties and in European left. Both at the grassroots level and at the heart of government, including as an advisor to Romano Prodi in the Italian government. And here in London, campaigning day after day on the doorstep, and as deputy director of the Fabian Women's Network, really fighting for women's rights all across London, all across Britain and all around the world. So my message here tonight, and this is the way I think we can really fight the UK values, it's putting UK Labour values first. And the Labour values first, to me, is that we cannot accept the narrative of decline of Europe that the UKIP and the Tories want us to embrace. Europe can change. Europe can really bring opportunities to London and to Labour. But to change, we really need to bring Labour values to Brussels. And this is the reason why I would really encourage you to put Ivana Bartoletti #1 when you get the ballot paper, or if you've already received your ballot paper but you haven't casted your vote yet. Thank you.
Very good.